checking out 30XX. We checked out their last game, 20XX, probably like 7 years ago. It was a procedurally generated Mega Man style game. This is a procedurally generated Mega Man X style game. Came out on Steam on the 17th of February. Very positive reviews, and I'm excited to give it a shot here. Tip, you can jump off the same wall multiple times. Look at that. We do be 0, though. Using our sword. Is this a good time to admit that I never, in my life, have played a Mega Man X game that had 0 as a playable character? I have only played Mega Man X as Mega Man. Like, I've only played the original Mega Man X. Actually, that's not true. I rented Mega Man X2, and I fought an ostrich. I was probably like 6 or 7 years old. I fought an ostrich, and he beat me like 4 times, and I said, screw this game sucks, and I never played it again. Oh, you almost got me on that one. You almost got me on that one. Dropping down. Look at that. Tutorial without tutorialization. You kind of look like an ostrich, TBH. That's just patently false. But I appreciate the idea of the compliment, I suppose. But my neck is too thick to look like an ostrich, for sure. I got a thick neck, and I honestly think that it's from having such a big head. This is the spicy one. I knew they wouldn't let me down there. Don't forget about your ranged attack. Made it. Yo, this is where Dr. Light comes out and goes, and he gives you some sweet boots. There she is. Long time no see. Let's get you out of there. I really should have figured out how to open this first. Just smash it, dude. Have you ever played Ninja Gaiden? Ninja Gaiden 1. Ninja Gaiden 2, Ninja Gaiden 3, Cruising USA. Ah! You know this. Sorry, that was a little loud, but do you know that meme? I love that video. It's an incredible video. All in sequence. The coward shows his face. I will enjoy this. So if this is like Mega Man X, this guy is guaranteed to defeat us. And then we lose all our powers, and we come back as Rockman later. Oh, well. The time is not yet right, I suppose. Very well. Trust in the sequence. Close enough. Thought he'd never leave. Let's do this. What video is that? I think it's called We Shop Wednesday by Nirvana the band. I'm awake. Guess that means I've got work to do. Well, not much sense worrying about it now. Let me get out of here and go from there. Oh, you know he's charging. Sorry, Nirvana the band, the show. Yeah, not Nirvana the band, the band. What if this guy could buy a compressor so that he didn't sound like that every time he shouted? Hey, what if you could get some, like, new material? I see you here every day. Buy a compressor. Buy a compressor. Look, maybe I'll buy a compressor at some point, but, you know, it's just... Relax. Go watch... Oh, jeez. If it matters so much to you, go watch a streamer with a compressor. Oh, my God. Hey, I'm at McDonald's. I'll have the shrimp scampi. I want the shrimp... I'm here every day, and you guys don't even have shrimp scampi. I've been telling you to get shrimp scampi every day. Okay. Look, dude, I don't think we have dash yet. People are like, when are you going to discover you can dash? Okay, we must have dash. No power. Oh, okay, it's right bumper. There we go. Right bumper. Yeah, is it like a bad year for compressor salespeople or something? Like... If you link me to the GoFundMe, I'm happy to help out, but you gotta stop with these aggressive sales techniques. Hey, Tomo. Zen Mortar. Splits on second button press. I see. I understand now. You cannot mid-air dash. Common mistake in Mega Man. FFZ has a compressor you can use. What's FFZ? Final Fantasy Zlatan? I'll look into that. In all seriousness, I'll look into that. Yo, late credits drop. Onward. Standard, the classic die and retry way to play 30XX, or Mega Mode. No. I enjoy 30XX without the looming threat of permanent death. I do not. No. Classic die and retry. You only have one life to make your way through the game. Here you go. Hey, Tomo. Hey, Tomo. Look at this. It's a stream routine you can set your watch to. After the first Tomo break, he comes back and he's like very needy. He wants a lot of attention. So we say, okay, Tomo, hello, buddy. And then we show him. Whoop. And you can tell he's like lovey-dovey right now because he's not trying to escape just yet. Usually he escapes like right away. Okay, that's good, right? That's good enough. Can I put you back in your sleeping box? There you go. Nice little Tomo segment. He's back. He's back at my feet and going like, nah, pet me. Okay, here we go. Achievement unlocked. Play as Nina. Play as Ace. Honestly, I think I'm a Nina main. Welcome to the 30XX Early Access Alpha. I don't have much to say yet. That is A-okay by me. I promise you that. First, let's play some Getting Over It. Oh. just give it a second. I think I do need to hit that button though. Okay, we got to be a little better though. Yoink. There you go. All right, the clouds do not last once they touch the fans. Good to know. Give it a little of this. Give it a little of this. I don't know if the DualShock 4 is cut out for this kind of work. There you go. Oh! It's the dead. Must be cumulonimbus. It's quite dense. Beautiful, beautiful. All your Mario Maker has led up to this. You're not joking. Okay, that's not how we're supposed to do this. This is how we're supposed to do this. I need more clouds, please. Quick little dash jump never hurt anybody. Actually, don't know if we're supposed to be over here yet. Does Mario have wall hang? Do the chickens have large talons? Go to the left. Oh, that's how you know this game's a little bit more advanced. They got us moving in 2 different directions. Squeak. Just triangle jumping. There you go. Okay, okay, okay. Those don't last too long. We want to take these. You just gotta pick your moment. Did you see the latest report that the PlayStation 5 analog sticks are only built to withstand up to 400 hours of play? Well, that's okay because the console only has 1 game right now, so like it's pretty good for now. For the time being, we got no problems. At some point in the future, that may become a relevant concern. What have I done? That's probably like an anti-grav area or something. Switch Joy-Cons all over again. Yeah, man, you know, the more, you know, complicated they make the controllers, I guess the more prone to fault they are, but PlayStation 5 controller is sick. I mean, didn't you see that guy's thumbnail? I played the PlayStation 5 controller and it blew me. Just... Do it. Do it. Not yet, not yet. Wait for it. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna lose my mind. Can you dash midair? No, but you can do kind of like a takeoff dash or a wall jump dash. I might be able to, like, I mean, I think you can just do it. Before I get invested in the kind of, you know, special tricks here, I think you could just do it. Gotta use my getting over it skills. Yeah, if this is the hub, I wouldn't describe myself as being upset, but I might be, like, mildly upset, just based on the fact that, like, that it's not a very accessible sort of situation. Like you're telling me that in my own hub world, we use clouds to get around that disappear. We don't use like a staircase or something. I don't blame anybody but myself for this, though. You know, I'm a product of the era where when you booted up a game, it went and then there was a big button that was like, this is the button you press to start the game. This is the theme, the Gary Show. The theme, the Gary Show. Yeah, you know what? Maybe. Well, I don't know. People are like, just do the lower platform. I don't think we can make it on the lower platform. I think you gotta take the upper here. I'm at least confident. If you want to go this way, this is the way you gotta do it. I'm dying, man. No, there's no double jump. Or at least not yet. Yeah, I don't know if we can even make it from this one right here. You can. Okay, okay, okay. Then, like, I don't even know what this thing is right here. It gives you a... Okay, okay. Look, I'm realizing now I'm doing this whole thing to probably get, like, a heart container or something like that. And you know what? I've accepted that at this point, we're kind of like, you're in for a penny, you're in for a pound. And I'm willing to live with that. Bro. Okay, well, you know what? Maybe next time. Oh, you literally just go there, huh? Alright. Deep verse. Look, no one has ever accused me of being anything but some of the best, like, free playtesting that you can get on this platform. It's one of the reasons I love going to PAX, is you'd be stunned at how many times I play a game and I mess it up, and then the developer goes like, huh, you know what? I never thought that somebody might think that you do it like that, but maybe that's something that we could we could work out. Maybe we could put like a little tutorialization there. Just wait for the platform to disappear. Blast them. 2 for the price of 1. Little Sonic the Hedgehog, you're not wrong. Some Sonic the Hedgehog style aesthetics here. Now, I know that we get the currency, bolts, and I guess poker chips. And I believe we use that to buy, like, permanent upgrades. It really is meant to be like a roguelite, Couldn't have seen that one coming. It's meant to be like a roguelite Mega Man. So I think you can, like, it's meant to be played through multiple times. Not merely one time. Which is a cool idea. I guess that enemy, when it aggroes you, it becomes that terrible snake. If you shoot it before it aggroes you, you got nothing to worry about. Look at that, 1 HP. You're okay. You're okay. Okay, didn't expect to be up there. Found myself slightly encumbered. But yeah, 20XX was actually a game like I meant to play more of, or I thought I would play more of, I should say. What the heck? Because it actually had a co-op mode, which especially at the time, let me go please. Especially at the time was very rare for a, oh jeez Louise, man, for a roguelite. Help me! And especially to have online multiplayer. Blast him! I thought I could blast him. I have died. Okay, that did not go so well. Larry Jr. And once you're dead for real. Okay, try me again. Try me again. Yeah, I'm more of a top-down sort of guy, not so much a side-scroller. Yeah, one death and you're toasted. Bob Shooty would have clutched that. What was that movie where if you die in the game, you die in real life? I believe you're referring to a little-known movie called The Matrix. Possibly, you know, one of the top 20 most popular movies of the 1990s. Oh yeah, but you're not wrong. The Matrix stole it from Sword Art Online. Pretty sure that they stole it from Sword Art Online. What do you got for me? 1 HP I can't even use because I'm so good. The Matrix did have that quote. It's not if you die in the game, you die in real life. It was if you die in the Matrix, you die in real life. Ay, what the heck? You die in the Matrix, you die in real life. Only 90s kids will remember it though, so I'm not surprised to see your confusion. You know what? Sometimes you just choose to take the hit. Oh my god. Can I shoot under that? I can shoot under that. Maybe a smaller blast will have a higher efficacious rate. So HP is just, it's single digits, 1 HP per bar. Easy to understand. Unfortunately, I find myself already low. Mostly because in true Mega Man fashion, sometimes you just look at an obstacle and you go, you know what? I think on this one I'm just going to take the hit. Save my cognitive function and take the hit. If you'll excuse me, I'll take 3 bolts. Yeah, it's how you do most boss fights in Mega Man. Exactly. So like you gotta dash, make space, and then run for your life, and you watch to see where this thing gets created. You dash, you make some space, and then you light them the frick up. And then you go middle here, because we got a... Oh, what? There's 2 of them now. You know what I'm gonna say. This is getting out of hand. You're gonna take the middle. What if you got him to eat his own tail? It's called Aurora Borealis, sweetheart. Read a book sometime. Okay, you have bested me. I had him. Chad, is there something in my eye? Get him again. Try again. Try again. It's not just Larry Jr. Excuse me. His speed grows the more damage he takes. We're at lethal tempo in the clock zone. Plus, half the people in chat probably still lose to Larry Jr. That's why they only play games where you're guaranteed victory if you pop in your mom's credit card. That way you can avoid all the negative feelings that come with failure. Look at that. Look at that. This is a hardcore game. This is from my generation and Dan's generation. When games were kind of just too difficult for the most part because they cost like $50, but they were based on the arcade model. And, you know, they could only store like 6 kilobytes of real data, so they had to make you retry over and over to justify the fact that the games were like $100 back then. Beautiful. Beautiful place. This should be fine. My HP! Okay, here we go. We're fine. We're fine. Usually in Mega Man X, if you see a bat, that's an enemy you farm for HP. That's basically like a hospital. So if we need some in the future, that's the first place I'm gonna look. +5 bolts. I'm interested to see what the currency system is like, for sure. What did I tell you? It's like a free hospital. I told you, and you didn't believe me. Yeah, don't worry about the criticism in chat from the people who have not played the game. I have an obligation to my audience as well, but I'll admit, sometimes, and it's not just my audience, but people on Twitch can be like a little rude sometimes. The number of times, like, I've had like a cool opportunity with a developer, and then I sent them like a DM after the stream that was like, hey, I had a great time. By the way, sorry, there were like, you know, maybe like 40 to 50 like total D-heads in the chat. They're usually, to their credit, they're like, oh, I get it, you know, it's just what the internet's like. It's like, I don't mind, you know, if you've played the game and you're like, these are my thoughts on it, then that's one thing. But if you're just like watching somebody else play the game and you're forming an opinion, I'm like, you know, you can form your opinion, but just don't expect people to be like, I don't know, interested in it, I guess. I mean, it's not what people want to hear, but 2 HP, 2 HP, 2 HP. Oh no, 1 HP. Hey! They spawn me on the freaking spikes, man. Put me back in. I think we... Oh, I didn't even check, but I'm assuming we, like, lose our currency if we don't make it, if we don't make it back. I might be wrong about that, actually. Is this a roguelite? It is, yeah. Like, the levels are procedurally generated. Now, don't shoot the messenger on this one, but it kind of reminds me a little bit of, like, Super Meat Boy Forever. How, like, the, clearly, I think the way that it works is there's, like, elements that are made, and then they're kind of, like, stitched together. At least that's how it seems to me. But, you know, speaking of talking about things you don't understand. Okay, just wait for it. Just wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. Free HP. Don't need it, but that's okay. You're okay. You just wait for it. Honestly, that's the thing with, like, Mega Man is actually, like, a really easy game. I know that sounds like I'm trying to, like, forehead, but I'm really not. Like, it's a very easy game if you have patience. In university, I beat all the Mega Mans when I should have been, like, at school, or in class, at least. The games are, except for Mega Man 1, they're largely actually, like, pretty easy if you're just patient. It's when you start to, like, rush through things without the level of competency that is required that you really run into trouble. I kind of think that's true for a lot of things in life. Only really find yourself getting into trouble when you get too big for your britches, you know? If you're patient, you can guarantee yourself a higher level of success. Like, for example, we're not really... We're not really losing to the boss because we suck at the boss. That's secondary, I think. We're losing to the boss because we're taking damage on the way in. Just kind of embarrassing for me. We need a range upgrade? Okay, that... I am trapped in hell. I am trapped in hell. Maybe I do actually just suck at the boss. There you go, escape. If you like pina coladas and getting stuck in the rain. Oh, did you have to hit me with 2 of them? I believe this is how we die. This is how we die yet again. Alright, try me again. Try me again. Oh yeah, Kate. People notice the camera upgrade. No doubt about it. I think I'm a little bit more, like, clock levels, a little bit more my speed. Oh, Dead Snake segments dropped the bomb. Okay, thank you, thank you. I hadn't noticed. Most of my deaths in video games come from a lack of understanding, not a lack of execution. I appreciate the compliment. There you go. HD beard. Honestly, I think the camera is going to be very good for my personal grooming. Because, like, as soon as I installed it, I was like, I need to trim this more often. I was immediately like, and then on top of that, I was like, I need to shave my head more often as well. Because, like, you know, when you're in, you know, 1080p, you're just kind of like always bald, even if you don't shave your head for a couple of weeks. But if you're in 2160 or you're in 4K, you get they can see the Andre Agassi. I try to shave like I don't know, maybe like once a week. If I had more time, I would probably do it like every 3 days, but once a week right now seems pretty good. But I just trim it. I don't actually like shave it down to the skin. It's a little overkill. I've never made it to you before. What the heck is this? That's another boss. Okay. Time. Men seek for ways to kill time, while time seeks for ways to kill men. Oh, it's like a boss trap room. I mean, if this is... let me just put it this way. Seems a little bit easier than a snake. Arc Beam PH. Ballist... Oh, it's a new... it's a mod for our existing weapon. Oh, no, not you again. We got the Castlevania Axis. It was worth it. It was worth it for the poker chip. Just take your time. Not that was too much time. Hate what I've gotten myself into here. Hospital, save me. Thank you. Saved. Heavy. Saved energy. Okay, HP's still fine. Chill. I want to get... Yeah, you cheat to that side just a little, and then we give you a little dash jump over top. See? I'll tell you. Oh, jeez. You gotta do another jump there. My mistake. I was beating Launch Octopus when some of you guys were still Jonathan March's sewing, if you know what I mean. HP still good. You just live forever, huh? That's your thing? You've achieved eternal life? What the heck is this? No idea. Oh, it's an upgrade. Extends your invulnerability frames. Power damage scales up with energy. But you know what? Let's just take basic attacks, do more damage. That seems like it's roughly my speed. The glory zone. Okay, yeah. We're in the glory zone now. I don't know what that means, but I'm excited to see. My mom said she accidentally called you. That's fine. I'll get a... As long as... Well, I mean, even, oh, I thought those were platforms, man. As long as she didn't leave a voicemail. I mean, even if... Oh, my God. Even if she did leave a voicemail, it's fine. As long as I know it's not serious. Yeah, plus blocked. I'm gonna block her number. Dashing grants a shield. Now we're talking. Glory zone. The heck is that? Monstro's Lung? Potato battery. Max energy plus 3. Oh, we could spend $3 for 1 HP. I'm not in a position to say no to that right now. Maybe, Kate, your mom can teach me how to eat, Korean fish. Bob? But what are you talking about? We got, with some of our Korean food the other day, we got, like, a whole, fish. You know, like skin, eyes, head eyes, stuff like that. Dude, I kind of dig this arc, honestly. But Kate and I, like, most days of the week, we don't actually eat dinner together, because, like, just the way the schedule works out, like, for now, you know, the baby pretty much has to nurse, like, every 2 hours, so usually we eat dinner, like, segmented. So I was eating dinner, and there was just a fish there, and I'm like, I love fish. Not just, like, filleted fish. I've eaten, you know, entire fishes before. I started eating it, and I was like, something doesn't feel right, because I tore into, like, the bottom of it with chopsticks, and it exploded into, like, a pool of black goo. But I was like, you know, when in Rome, and I, just ate it, and it was, like, intensely bitter. Then I, ate, like, the top of the fish, and it was beautiful, like, fish flesh. And it's like, I'm pretty sure I ate, like, the tube that the poop goes into. It's my bad, I shouldn't have spent there. Pretty sure I legitimately ate the tube that the poop goes into. And I was like, you know what, I'm not that hungry anymore. Okay, there you go. You got a little face, the face takes damage. Watch out for laser beams. Oh, there's 4 faces that all probably do different things or the same thing, but at different times. Okay, that one's toasted already. Good arcs. Good arcs. Great arcs. You already fought this boss? Well, you know, I disagree, but you would know. There you go. We got tons of HP. We're sitting pretty right now. Help. Beautiful. Coggy. Close. It's kind of hard to... Oh, you know what? No, it's not. You just gotta hit it at the exact apex. It's like hitting an Irish Spring in NBA 2K. Beautiful. Easiest fight of my life. Look at that. You have unlocked cog wheels. Aiming gear, 8 directional goodness. Maybe doesn't work with the, You didn't, you left the item behind. Oh, that's good stuff. Whoops. My mistake. Oh, you guys thought that was an item? Actually, it was a box full of poison. I told you it's playtesting, man. Oh, dude, it's Metal Man Saw. And he uses our blue bar. Now I understand. Ah! I'm bad. You can't kill me, I'm bad. It's illegal. Dude, as long as you just mash this, you can't be hit. I've granted myself the most powerful item in the game. That's why I didn't want to take the boss loot, because I thought it would just make things too easy, maybe. Doing my taxes on the second monitor and almost dropped my social security number into chat. That's pretty bad. That's one you're gonna want back for sure. What the? Then you gotta play it off and be like, yeah, it's just my favorite number. Or you know you could be like is, oh crap, that's my bank pin. And then people would never think that your 9-digit social insurance number, social security number was anything but your bank pin. Genius. Yeah, it's a CD key for Steam. No, don't take my Diablo 2 CD key. Okay, you son of a bitch. Smash it. Just flip and mash it. Yo. Helped Seam. Thank you for the gifted subscriptions. That's true. Worst case scenario, if you dropped your social insurance number in chat. That's okay. We're fine. You could always just very quickly drop like 100 gift subs. People, it would just be taken away in a flood of Pog. Help me. Make some space. You gotta leave it a space. I'm trapped. I'm not trapped because it was trying to let me go. No energy. No. Oh, jeez Louise. Blast him. +1 Memoria and $9. And basic attacks deal more damage. Yeah, that always seems good. You know what? I've decided I don't wish to go to the glory zone on this level. I'm a little concerned about our HP. Platforming, my strong suit. Contemplate. No sweat, baby. No sweat. The healing fountain. This is the run. Next level, please. Oh, maybe these things can be destroyed. Oh, there's just a guy up there. Yeah, yeah. Just a guy chilling up there. What's the best restaurant in Vancouver? What's your opinion of Surrey? I don't really have an opinion of Surrey. I only moved to Vancouver, you know, it's 2012. I honestly haven't been outside of the city proper all that much. My opinion of Surrey is absolutely incredible Indian food. And also, they love when the Canucks win in the playoffs. They take to Scott Road and they go... the Pogs have never before been seen. Wave beam. What on earth am I shooting here? Hold on. You can turn off some of these cores, right? Let's turn off this one real quick. Oh! Now we're talking. Dude, there's Synergies. Best restaurant in Vancouver? I don't know. It depends what you want, right? Like, COVID is, and I apologize, this is obviously like a very insular sort of bit, but COVID has really screwed things up. Like for Kate's birthday, we ordered from a nice restaurant we've been to, you know, many times in the before times, and like it was fine. I definitely would not say it was like not great, but it was so much worse than the actual experience in the restaurant. And it just, you know, like, oh jeez. Some foods, give me one more try here. Give me one more try. Some cuisines do better with takeout, and some do worse. Like this is like, you know, haute European cuisine. It was good, but it wasn't as good as the restaurant. But some of the better sushi restaurants in Vancouver have really good takeout. So we, you know, whenever we want to get like a little, you know, we want to flex a little bit, we might order some like Minami or something like that. So that's my COVID pick for best restaurant in Vancouver. Unlocks auto charge. You know what? Let's save up and try to get like something a little bit more valuable. Yeah, all soups. Well, actually, we ordered some soup yesterday for lunch. It was delicious, but soups not faring too well. Like ramen, delivery ramen, kinda. Like I've had some that's okay. That I'm not like, oh, this is an incredible compromise. It hits the spot when you know are craving it. But I've never had good delivered pho. Like I always like I've only had 2 different variants of pho, and they're from delivery, and they're both bad. One is the noodles end up, you know, maybe because the delivery time took too long, the noodles are like way too overcooked, and it's like eating soggy bread. And then the other one is that like the broth isn't boiling enough when it arrives, so the noodles never cook properly, and they end up like way too undercooked and al dente. So that's my pho experience, unfortunately. Usually delivery ramen comes with you'll have like a container of broth, a container of noodles, and then a container of like the ingredients, and you can place them into the ramen as you please. Or sometimes the noodles and the ingredients are in the dish together, and you just pour the broth over top. But yeah, pho is one that I think, you know, once we get vaccinated and places start opening up again, I haven't had a satisfying pho that hit the spot in a long time. And then, like, dude, honestly, just I mean, like, pizza delivers well, sushi delivers well, Chinese food delivers well. Some of the other stuff, you know, like even like burgers and sandwiches and stuff, sometimes they arrive and you're like, ah. Mexican food does pretty well, you're not wrong. Dump beam pH. Why would anyone use this? Okay, fair enough. It does seem kind of... Oh, yes, you're not wrong. Indian delivers quite well as well. Let's try it anyway. Little spread. Little spread never hurt anybody. Phrasing? Honestly, I'm still trying to reconcile, like, how I'm going to proceed with Indian food now that I have entered a phase of my life where I can, like, mouth-wise, I can handle spicy food pretty well, but intestine-wise, like, usually I pay the price the next day, and I'm increasingly, you know, realizing that that's not really worth it. Like, I remember we ordered Indian once after we had the baby, and then I got up at, like, 6 a.m., and, like, there's no nice way to say it, right? You got a tube full of hot diarrhea that just wants to, like, you know, get out of you. Oh, Lucky Raven 11. Thank you for the gifted subs. What good timing. Did someone drop their social security number by accident? Oh, thank you. Thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you. It's outrageously generous. 1 HP for $1? Absolutely not. I need all this HP. But yeah, and you're like, you know, you're just begging the baby. You're like, baby, I desperately have to use the toilet. Like, please, if I leave you alone for like 5 minutes while I do like something that's extremely critical, will you not cry? And she's like, and then you go and you sit down on the toilet and you get to the point of no return, and then you hear like, so you know what? I mean, if that's the catalyst I need for no more Vindaloo, then I think then it is what it is. So now I gotta find like new Indian dishes. Attack kills might restore health. Now we're talking. I will exit the glory zone. And like, I don't know, because I made it too much of my identity that like when we go out for Indian food, oh yeah, enjoy your korma. Like enjoy your chicken tikka masala. Enjoy your butter chicken. Yeah, you Indian food beginner. I'm an Indian food expert. I'm eating all the spicy stuff. That's who I am now. Okay, we'll just wait this guy out. And now, I can't be that guy anymore, so I gotta appreciate the beautiful flavors involved in Indian food without exclusively just ordering the hottest thing on the menu and thinking that, like, adds to my machismo, you know what I mean? But I like a lot of, just terrible support there. I like a lot of, not necessarily spicy Indian food, like, aloo gobi or chana masala, and you know, there's a lot of great dosa places, which I guess is like, it's South Indian? A lot of great dosa places in Vancouver. Here we go. This guy, I'm not worried about this guy at all. 4 nons? I forget what he says. Four nons, Jeremy? It's obscene. Great show. Great show. Okay, there you go. Chana masala isn't spicy. Well, I mean, it's spicy, but I guess I wouldn't say that it's like the dominant characteristic is like it's not designed to feed your ego or destroy your ego, I think. Oh, jeez. Let me up. Thank you. Okay, that was smart. I don't know what happened there, but we took very little damage. Oh. I almost, though, I get like, help me. Like Indian and Chinese food paralysis in Vancouver sometimes. And again, this is kind of like, might be relatable in other parts of the world, but I guess it's kind of like a local bit. But like, everybody in Vancouver is like, well, if you're gonna eat Indian food, you should go to Surrey. If you're gonna eat Chinese food, you should. This is a mess, man. If you're gonna eat Chinese food, you should go to Richmond. So then, anytime it comes to be time for like, what should we eat? If I'm like, I want Chinese food, I gotta be like, oh, but I have to reconcile. Am I gonna get Chinese food when there's like world-class Chinese food half an hour away? Am I really gonna stay at home for that? I want Indian food? Oh, am I really gonna get Indian food when there's world-class Indian food half an hour away? Anyway, it's like, don't get me wrong, it's a quality problem to have. Just don't die. That was a heck of a shot. You don't have infinite range on your blaster, otherwise I'd be lighting them up right now. Please. Oh my god, I fell. That was the perfect time, too. Bro, your beam lasts too long. We need to hit you like one time. Oh, the beam definitely does go far enough. Oh my god, you just gotta... Thank you, oh my lord. Yeah, I can't even, like, I think the last time I had Italian food was like the last meal Kate and I, oh my god, you tried to touch the spike. It was the last meal Kate and I had in a restaurant pre-COVID. Of course I'll take that. Does North Vancouver have anything good? I assume so, but I really have not spent a lot of time in North Van. It's beautiful, for sure. But, kind of annoying to get to, sort of. Like, not... It's not horrible, but you're like, I don't really want to... You gotta... If you're taking public transit, you gotta get on a freaking boat. That's not a joke. Like, it's... You get on something called the C bus. So you take the train to the final station. And then you get off and you get onto a freaking ferry. Yeah, if you're not in a rush, don't get me wrong, C bus is pretty sweet. If you're in a rush, though, you're like, geez Louise, man. Stay away from me, please. Oh, what about... You think you can get up there? If you triangle jump, you think you can... Ah, whatever. Life's too short. I think there is, like... Again, I haven't spent that much time in North Vancouver, but I think the C-Bus has, like, a last crossing as well, which is, like, before the actual normal public transit stops, which can be kind of annoying. Yeah, well played. Well played. Yeah, and then don't even get me started. Oh my god. Driving across the Lionsgate Bridge. It's beautiful. That's what, like, if anybody goes to Vancouver for vacation, if they cross the Lionsgate Bridge, they'll tell you. I promise you that, but... Anytime, if you watch, like, an NHL game and they show shots of Vancouver that are not from right where the stadium is... No energy! It'll be the Lionsgate for sure. It's always like Lionsgate and then like the revolving restaurant. Sometimes maybe Canada Place. Sand. Okay, we're gonna die to this snake. I'll give it to you straight. Yep, this is a bad move on my part, no doubt about that. Run. No, don't hit me! I'm trapped, man! Saved. Temporarily saved. Go, go, go! Oh! I thought I could make it past it. Alright, we'll pivot off of this. 30XX, you know, I'm not going to say this too much. I think it's a game that might actually be, like, a little too hard for me. Like, it's, I really like Mega Man X, but I think I learned it when I was, you know, a little kid, and my brain was a little bit more plastic. This one was, like, is honestly, like, just really, really difficult for me. But it seems good. It seems like it does what it says on the tin, as they say in jolly old England.